Is that everything is set up? Not sure what to do about that. Alright. Okay, so what was the last thing we did? I believe I tried to make sure that things were working at the right timing, spacing is fine. Is it moving while it's attacking? I can't tell. Alright, that's me. Okay. I really can't tell if it is or isn't moving. Is the attack possible? Well, maybe it's 39 afterwards. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I believe it's set to block all. Probably. Yeah, it's set to block all. Okay. which logic is actually working fairly well. And I just have a blockchain sits 100%. Yeah, okay. Let's do 5%. 0.5%, just not a number. I'm trying, please. Okay, so normally it's standing, so let's go low. If all I do is lows, it won't. Okay, planning the overhead is very difficult. Look at 5% chance. It's like surprisingly high. We're gonna get a lot of hits in, but that's something. Also, the facing it is because it's not auto facing. Different thing. Okay. What's missing for the boss? It has its combos. It has its mid-range pokes. It doesn't have like a mid-range combo. Can I even hit confirm? Mhm. Um, decently ranged attack. Let me lower the young chance. Not exactly something you can hit confirm. Because you're safe, it's fine. Yeah. Because there's such a lack of moves in this early section of the game, there's not much you can do. If I leave it as is, additionally, hit confirming is near impossible. Um, Maybe I can make those players wide. Right, I can't block. I literally. That's a problem. I can unlock them. Okay. So knockdown has to be redone because I don't like stun locks. That or I have to do something about the stun, like disable all primary boxes or something. Uh, if block basic default on knockdown. Um, Host primary. No, primary. What do you have reference to? The host, which is not defined as a player, but do you even have reference to that? Yeah, you do. As an enemy base. Okay. So not as a player or a host. I guess I could just give the stun manager reference to it. But then that would mean like primary boxes for everything. Which, sure, but like, I guess a vertical player could use it. But it's not like it's used. Additionally, it doesn't automatically do it itself. Mm, I'm just not sure what to do today. Spearman. One boss with a must-be combo mechanic. Oh no. Don't have a strong thing that's good for comboing. Hit confirming is just not a thing. Maybe I make a medium rather than wait, should I make this a combo attack into itself? Let's do this one. Actually, I'll something else. Let's do it here. What are the values for not die on this thing? 20? No, 10. Knockback distance being 25 or 15, maybe. Technically 3. Okay, just wait. Let's do this on back in mode. Locked. I turned off. I think this could allow for like a rapid beat system, maybe. The boss. There is it. Boss one. Change it to like 0 for all chances. So let me test this properly. And, okay, first off, that is too many. That launch is fine. I got distance for those is absolutely not reasonable. We are moving how much? 10. We are hitting at, okay, it has to be minimum 15. Sink below, minimum 15 here. Sometimes 4, but 3 is like reasonable. Maybe I should just make the rapid feed system. So you have to do lows, do normals. If I do the rapid feed system, it makes it feel like there's a lot more to the combo. Um, it probably also feels less restrictive. Yeah. Mm, is rapid beat a good idea? Not sure. I see. Pretty out CPU boss one. Uh, yeah, I think 50% block chance is too high. Yeah, let's just work on the boss for like, okay, what are defaults for this thing then? I guess since I'm gonna finish the boss. So for the block chance, what seems like a reasonable thing? Attack chance, yes, that's fine. Block chance should be 25% chance by default. Correct block chance also 0.25. So if you're blocking what they're not expecting, the chance you hit is an 8, which is that. So 6% of the time it blocks correct. Mm-hmm. But since most of the attacks are mid, it's basically a 25% chance for blocking a lot of them. And there's only one overhead move. think the boss is mostly fine as is. It's only doing one of his attacks. Let me disable the boss because I'm confused by that thing. Oh, it hits me instantly. A million miles away. It's either just not scaled or something. So see one attack finisher. Okay, the first one's still too far. Hmm. We're getting out of its attack range? Why are you not attacking the following attack? Is this just not being called? What? Anywhere? Right now it is in the chase state. Attack range, which is set to 100 here, and is set to 30 here, so why the heck is it not? Thirty-two, 30, 40. Oh, let's check chase, not chase state. Chase state is in behavior, meaning this is in the wrong spot. Collision's rude. Um, it doesn't pause anymore, as before attacking, which this somehow did. What is the next thing to do, though? Okay. Um, is it just that my hit confirms are bad, or that there should be more things to make hit confirms more doable? The boss, the player, because sorry, maybe I could have on release to make it feel better. Because negative edge is a thing that people have. So for this portion, equals this, or this just released. Okay, let's just do this one, these three. Let's see how that feels. That feels so much easier. I keep thinking this is something Street Fighter. Okay. Um, it just feels like it comes out every time when I do the motion. Yeah. Let me re-enable the boss and test that feel. I believe I didn't give it the ability to block. Let's see how 25% and 25% feel. Did it on red? Yellow? No, that was yellow. Mm, missed. Didn't come out. No. Trying to get 3 jabs does hit confirm something to be reasonable. Wonder how much of the hit confirm is sound and how much of it is me being bad at the game. What? Why is that happening? It's blocking in stun? Is that what I'm seeing? Do I have logic against that? Hmm. If self-thought is attacking and stun manager equals false, continue attacking. Soft not block logic. If attacking is true, blocking equals false. Or stun manager that is stunned. Does that fix the problem I'm seeing? It has a different consequence. Yeah, that's the worst consequence. It stops blocking after the first hit. Because that's not the right way to do it. If stun and current type is the block stun, then blocking equals true. Else, okay, roll this. This blocking gets set to true, which may overwrite it. which is a problem. So ELIF is stun manager is just stunned. Is blocking equals false with any other type. What the? Is that a one-time glitch? Or is that going to be consistent? Yeah, it seems like it was a one-time. Okay, that works consistently now. So what could cause that one-of-a-time glitch? Velocity gets set and then it doesn't get unset. In that case, I don't want them to be permanently stuck like that, so remaining duration equals, let's just make it 100 and change that constant pushback. If remaining duration is greater than subtract, okay. If it's on full, ELIF remaining duration less than or equal to 0. Fallen and stun. This is in the case of something really, really problematic. So let's just do this just to make sure that it's working. Yeah, so that's working. But we want, in reality, 100 so that that doesn't really happen practically. But in that case, something does fix it. It's got something to do with dashing. Right. Also, that is not what I need to do. Now, this is where I get annoyed by that. Which is probably why I had it be like 5 here and 5 here. but no end's done. Hmm, -100 end's done, because that means there's an error. But otherwise, I would still be on the ground, unable to move for a little bit. I need a way out of that, so if they're not on the floor, continue stun. Then if they are on the floor, I think then it might make sense. Just pass here, then here. For the duration. I don't know what am I doing here? If we're not on the floor, if we have remaining duration, we have to go into the air. Okay, we go in the air. Once we're in the air, the remaining duration kicks down, eventually it runs out, and then we hit the floor. Supposedly. If we do not hit the floor, then we need to fall. This is an annoying bug. Need help. I need a way to check if I run out of time in the air. And we have a bug is causing the player to fly instead. Not sure why it causes them to fly. Spamming dash. It has something to do with spamming dash. Maybe it's here. If it's dashing and stun manager, that is stun. Apparently this is enough of a problem. Does this fix the bug? No, we literally just fly. If dashing and host stun manager is stunned equals false. Hmm. Actually, when I'm constantly dashing into a combo, then it launches when I start flying. Dash 6 loss everything is active. That process if the dash is still marked as dashing true when the launch stern fires, and this process when dash overwrites the launch velocity with the dash velocity. The dash has horizontal dash speed plus whatever vertical launch speed into and shoots off. That's one way to do it. I don't like this fix. Another way to do it by handling in the Sun Manager. Sorry. How could I handle it in the dash component itself? This is a values for reset. Or no, no, yeah. As if is falling. When is falling realistically supposed to happen? Do I fall when stunned? Hmm. It still flies, so I assume it's because falling is just not set. I should overwrite all problems. When do I need this or no? I dash during the combo? Is that really a thing that's happening? That's a problem. Let me undo that then. I don't think I'm seeing it anymore. Hmm. Okay, hmm. I think it's because I'm starting jab early with the combo attack values. Yeah, start frame 5 is too soon on hit or combo attacks. So maybe that's the main reason why it doesn't feel hit confirmable on jab as much. And because I have like bonus frames, I can adjust that. Okay, let's get it to 8, 9, 10. Let's put it at 10 for the jabs. Low as well, frame 10. And then input manager, bonus frame, bonus. Okay. What and where do I set this? Bonus frames remaining greater than 0. Bonus frames minus 1. Wait, have I been doing that with like 0 frames the entire time? Okay. What's the best way to do the bonus frames? Because I wanted to do it like for the attacks. I don't want it to be just like a raw number. Cancel window bonus frames. Enter if attack manager dot is safe to read. Tab attack manager dot get frames remaining, which should be a number. Control C, Control V equal this. And equal 0. Maybe hit on these is also bad now. One button presses all three, which is not okay. No, that is way too much. If bonus frames greater than equal to 0, uh, Attack. Hit stop runs, does all its frame data. It extends it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames, which is the amount of hit stop, I believe. So, okay, 7, so it's there. It's around there. The very next frame is cut down in size. So that's right after hit stop. Um, I don't like that. Right after hit stop is not, doesn't feel right. Cancel window bonus frames remaining. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Then choose action or something? No, it would have to be after it has hit. Mm-hmm. I gotta find one way to set the other. Cancel window bonus frames. And this hits something set to the other. It has hit. Hmm. What if it's just if the thing can hit or can combo? Attack manager needs to read and attack manager dot current chat dot has hit. This is very close. 99. I suspect that this is going to have to be a separate if statement. And then that would mean I do not need the variable up here. I'm not printing input history, so never mind. Player tuning. Don't know how I feel about all this player tuning. So that's the hit stop frames. It stays large and keeps growing from the input by one frame at a time. I suspect it's going to keep growing for a while since it says 99. But eventually it just cuts off, right? Yeah. Okay. Else most frames equals 0. And in this game it would be on until the attack is basically over, right? Is next to the last one? No, 2 frames. 8. Gone. Okay. I like that. This can also now be a Boolean. Equals CRE equals false. So, but then how does it feel? Yep, that's just constant. Okay. Which is bad. No, we don't want constant. Okay. When we choose our action, clear it. Is this running? Does this make it feel reasonable? No, that's still auto attacks. That is bad. I think it should trigger again immediately, so it's not working. This bonus frames thing is a problem. Measure dot current attack dot can combo equals false. I'm trying to return it on the earliest frame. It's bad. As well, equals 5, turn it back into an integer. Maybe. Just need a field. That's plus 5 frames. I don't know if I like that. Hit, hit stop frames. Bonus frame, bonus frame, bonus frame, bonus frame. No more bonus frame. It's equal to 5, but equals attack manager dot current attack dot active frame, and the difference between that and get, or not, dot attack dot active frame. So active frame is usually the smaller number. Bigger number minus the smaller number. That is so much better for hit confirming on lights. Yeah. This assumes attack manager is safe to read, so the other problem is it doesn't care about who's activated the hit stop, which if you're stunned, doesn't matter. Um, if they start overlapping, maybe it'll matter. It could matter a lot. Let's see, can I make the thing literally go out of memory or something? Theoretically. It stops when it cancels, right? My input history isn't running, so which makes less sense to me. What? Oh gosh. Man, why do I have so many bugs? No, I check if it is. I guess it's just something else. Pausing. I just don't print it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the last active frame on 12, which is also what it's set to. So yeah, okay. It disappears the moment the thing starts, and then it cancels or startup. The startup erases it. Okay, so I think this is an okay solution to the hit stop feel, or to combo attack. It just feels spaghetti. Mm. Mm. I feel this input manager is a little spaghetti. What it might help with. Okay, so now that hit confirming is reasonable for that, I can undo that change, which is make this a combo attack. Because, oh goodness, this should not be a combo attack, I think. Strong, low, also not a combo attack. Maybe a follow-up. Nah, I don't feel like a follow-up. That's a suggestion. I never got rid of this sticky note from the phone. Do I feel this is like a reasonable boss? It pokes at you from a distance and it combos you if you get too close and are not blocking. And it does it a very consistent combo. Drop chance I set to 0, so I don't have any like chance of it dropping the combo. Um, it confirms feel fine, I think, on jabs. They come out delayed, so it's fine. And it gives you so much time to react. So it's still a little hard on those because of the special input. Maybe that's why everything is quarter circle forward. Oh, good grief. Oh, that's an interesting character design. Where I'm writing this down. hmm Uh, Ideas for characters and their abilities. Go down here. HR with intentional, unintuitive inputs. Start for a optimal combo. You must do forward, light punch, then down quarter circle forward, light punch for the special. Same with uh, down light punch with forward quarter circle down light punch. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Just change the text to need to go to the bathroom. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna need to get uh like an organization of what the system feel is. Oh boy, is it all over the place, I think. Or is it mostly choose action, attack manager, and the occasional weird placement in here? I don't know. Okay. Hmm, okay. For my boss. Okay. For my boss, when you sum what is done and what may need to be added. Range detection, approach behavior, face as the target, block logic, um, choose range, combo execution with start and continue combo, mid-range approach, range selection, projectiles, detection, hitbox detection, stealth expectation for raise, so exception. Stun awareness stops the approaching when stun. Continuation during combo window. There's a comment. Has no match case. Fine. Primary is never called in physics. Uh, Current state starts English flies. So first turn match hits nothing. On exited is missing target in there appeared when player leaves. Gameplay, no anti-air, no OG, high damage export with chance, combo drop chance is exported but never used. Your turn tracking is commenting out of crouching logic, so crouching is always slows. All current selected. Your transitions back to range state after the threat is gone, and this range state catches it. Yeah, if attack manager is attacking, I'll verify the block chance. Is it a frame trap on accident? Hold up. It is. Oh my gosh. Whoopsie daisy. That's not supposed to be a frame trap. 10 is helpful. 5 is too fast. Again, block stun should be like minus something. -1 is probably fine. Block stun duration, 10, 11, maybe 12. So on frame 5, add 12 or +1. Wait, that's not good. No, 10. It has to be 10. Start up is 4 frames. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right, so 5, so 8. It's 4 frames, start up. Maybe just at 9, was that right? So, well, yeah, that did not look true. But it's acting like it's true, I think. Ow, 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 my foot, ow, my foot. Injured my foot. That hurts. I shouldn't have kept that position. Okay, now. Ah, goodness. That's really annoying to test. I'll do it on one more frame. Does that ruin hit confirmability? Not really, I don't think. So that's fine, and I think it's true and safe for me to work with, so change that to 8. No, 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 no. Okay. Is that enough tuning? Sure, sure. Tune the character so you can tune the boss. That was what I have on the sticky note. So I think that's kind of done. My pen is dry. Please write. This is what happens when I don't keep the pen upside down for at least 3 days. Just stops working. Oh, there it is. Okay. So then, what is it that comes next? From logic, anti-air logic, anti-air logic. Yes, anti-air logic. That is the next thing. Anti-air logic. If I wanted to do boss phases, I would just have to do these settings for separate stuff. Yeah. Can I put in here the resource or no? Like class A extends resource. I think I've done this before actually. Tab indent colon has, which works. So then boss phase settings. Uh, boss settings. Unexpected. If I want to do this, and it's probably it's gonna need to be a resource. So settings, this thing, this thing, this thing. Okay. Aye, aye, aye. No, it should specifically be boss settings. Does that type hint help? There's not a single thing. Okay, so that needs to be its own class. That's agent stats. That's pause. Oh, okay. Okay. What the heck, man? I think it may be a restart then. Now that's just been separated. I think it should be fine. Yes. Okay. 16, 30, 30. Anti-air logic is next. Okay. Additionally, technically we can walk on top of the opponent, which is not supposed to happen. Um, if the collision layers are different, Then we can walk through them. Right? If I am doing the thing called jumping on my opponent, and we are using different layers for them, then it might make sense, at least with their collision shapes. Because right now it's like, okay, collision, collision, sorry, all the way down here. Collision layer is one, and mask is also one. If I disable the layer, it can now be pushed. Right? Yeah. It can now be pushed. It can no longer be spit on either. Which is probably about as accurate as we need to be. Sorry, what was that behavior? You're walking while attacking. Stop walking and attacking. Nope, that is clearly walking and attacking. Even though I didn't change anything from before. Oh my goodness. Is it walking and attacking? Oh, that seems normal. That did not. Does that mean it's being, well, it's being pushed? It's, yeah, no, that spacing after two hits is way farther than normal. When I start the attack, probably in the attack manager. That's the return checks. Nope, it's living. That's after two, I'm spaced and then fireball if I'm going forwards. It's fine. Okay, let me remove the line, see if I actually did anything. Because if it didn't, then it's probably okay. I think there's a little bit of an effect, but I don't see one. Nope, there was it. There it was. Occasionally there's a tiny bit more spacing. Mm-hmm. It's a small thing. I don't know if I'm going to deal with it now. Okay. Alright. Next time we work on the anti-error logic. That will be written right now, so I don't forget. Um, CPU bus anti-error normal logic. Because I don't have a special one for it. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye, Salama.